Hey there, Raccoon Gaming. Hi there, Yubnub, and hey there, Sylvian. So I think I fixed the problems with my camera. Is my camera in horizontal position right now for you guys? Okay, so I think this is working. Let me see. Can I see my hand? And there's my hand. All right. Well, talk to the hand, guys. Okay, so this works great. I got my instructions on the iPad over here and ready to start building. Just like last time, just ask any question you want about me, my channel, whatever. I'll just try to answer everything while I'm building this set, and I'll explain in a second what this set is. Hi there, Brandon, Supreme Gamer. Yeah, I'm really lucky I got this set. I'm extremely excited about this, but let me first explain. Set CELEB2017 Detention Block Rescue is a very exclusive set that you could buy at the Star Wars Celebration in America in 2017, and I didn't. I bricklinked it. Um, the going prices for this set are very high, and if I would buy any of them, I would actually leave it closed as an investment. But I figured out that most of the pieces to build the actual scene are not that exclusive, and so I figured I'll bricklink that. The figures are a different story; they're semi-exclusive. Um, but I was very lucky because okay, so basically it's Han and Luke disguised as stormtroopers. So most of the parts are just stormtrooper parts, but there are some exclusive parts, being the hair and the heads. So this is the Han Solo head from the 75030 Microfighter Millennium Falcon. That's the same head, so I've got that one, and it's Luke's head from the 2016 Advent calendar. So I've got that one as well. Um, the hair I had to bricklink. That was the only piece I didn't have for the figures. And Han's hair is actually the same hair that Han Solo has in the UCS Millennium Falcon, which I have. So um, even with minimal resources, I was able to quite easily bricklink the set for I think 50 or 60 bucks. Um, and the lowest price on Bricklink for this set um, without box is I think 112. So I think it's a very good investment to buy the set on Bricklink and get all the pieces, get the hair, get the figures, and you'll easily double your money. And you'll have an amazing set in the meanwhile. That's the short story about how I got this set. I'm very happy with it. I built it once just to check if it's complete because I do not want to build anything that's not complete on a live stream. But yeah, that's how I did it. So let me check back to the chat for a second. Well, yeah, I'm smart. Well, I like to think so. Yubnum says I'm playing Battlefront 2 while watching your live stream. That is very good. Multitasking to the max. So, hey, Brandon, yeah, I can really recommend bricklinking this set. The pieces are just simply not exclusive. Almost all of it is just simple plates and bricks. I think the hardest parts for this set are these parts, but even those are not too exclusive. So yeah, it's not that difficult actually. Some new people joining in. Hi Rilo Bricks and hi Commander Doom Customs. Um, so I'll just start building. I guess going to start with the figures, which isn't too hard. Just put them together quickly. Nothing too difficult about that. I'll try to use the happy faces. It also has the Stormtrooper helmets in this set just to, give the idea of a disguise, but they're not actually going onto the figures. They'll just be lying around. So that's not a bad thing. Hi, Alex. Someone joining in from Germany. We have people from Greece, from the United States. Johan Solo. Hi, Empire Bricks. Well, hi there too. Yubnub says, do you have any tips on growing your channel? That's a very good question. Some of you may have noticed, but I just today reached 1,000 subscribers, for which I am extremely thankful. So some tips on growing the channel. Well, I think building mocks helped a lot. My first big mock was my Jedi mock. Got a lot of views, at least for that time at the moment. And I shared that mock in a lot of Facebook Star Wars groups, and that actually helped a lot with growing my channel in the first instance. As you can imagine, after a certain time, if you get, just showing Han Solo here, and Luke, after a certain time, you get a certain amount of subscribers and your videos get suggested to other people, so you grow kind of, on itself. But building a good mock, preferably in a series, is a very good decision. Raccoon Gaming says, I really like your videos. Well, thank you very, very much. And Johan Solo says, Jedi was awesome. Yeah, I was really, really pleased with that mock as well. I'm going to start building, by the way, so just ask away. I'll just build this set as we go. But my Jedi mock was something I was really pleased with. I was very surprised with my own result because it was my first big mock for that time, and I didn't expect it to be as good as it looked, I guess. But I got a lot of positive comments. It was the first mock that it's the first mock that I took to a convention that I got so much positive feedback on, and that really helps getting you motivated to move on, which I did, and get on with the channel. And now I'm at 1,000 subscribers. I'm really happy. I really enjoy doing the videos. Raccoon Gaming says, I hope you will be a fast-growing YouTuber. Well, I do hope that too. Having the 1,000 subscribers, it sounds like a huge thing, and I guess it is. But I'm doing this mostly because I like it. I just like building stuff and giving people my opinions, and just making the videos, showing you guys what I do, and building a very big Lego Star Wars collection. In the meanwhile, is something that I dreamt of since I was a kid, and now that I'm an adult, I can actually do all those things and live the dream. So why not make videos of it and share with the world? Anyone who is interested can just tune in and see what I do. So Johan Solo says, congrats on 1,000 subs, by the way. Thank you very much. And Raccoon Gaming says, my dream set is the Death Star. Raccoon Gaming, I'll have to ask which one, because there are 3 by now. There is one complete Death Star, and there are 2 playsets Death Stars, one older one, one newer one. So which one do you mean exactly? And your parents won't let you buy it. Well, if it's your money, then I guess they'll have to allow you, right? So, I mean, it's your money, so you should be able to do with that as whatever you like. The newer playset, yeah. I'm not a personal fan of the larger playset UCS sets, but it does look awesome on display. I have to give you that. Sylvian asks, which movies are you looking forward to in 2018? I have to be really honest that with having a baby, my own business, actually two businesses, and this YouTube channel, is that I do not have any idea, what movies are coming out except Star Wars movies. So I have to say the Han Solo movie. Although, I don't know, I would rather see episode 9 this year, because I'm just very, very curious about what that would look like, and I don't know. I just don't know what to expect from the Solo movie. It's so different. It's the first time that we'll see a movie about just one of the characters. I mean, Rogue One was a different movie. It wasn't an episode like all the other ones, but it wasn't focused around one character, and I just love the Harrison Ford playing Han Solo. So I think I'm just afraid to be disappointed by that movie. But I think that's basically the only movie that I'll be seeing this year, because, well, yeah, I don't know what's coming out. But if you have any tips, let me, because I like going to the cinemas. I don't have time to figure out which movie to go to. And I actually work almost next to a cinema. So let me know which movie I should go to, and I'll definitely check that out. Darth Droid says, oh, wow, you're building that? Yes, I am. It's exclusive. I'm really happy about it. Can you guys see what I'm doing yet? I think it's, this is working. Okay. Yeah, very cool set. And after that, I will take this set to my Lego Star Wars room in Sweden and put it on display there. And we'll have a room tour with everything. So I think that'll be somewhere in the end of February, I'll do another room tour of my Lego Star Wars room. It's going to be great. There's a lot of additions, and it's going to be huge. So stay tuned for that. Brandon Peterson says, I like the display model Death Star better than the playset. Yeah, me too. Only problem is that the display model is extremely expensive. I think it's about $1,000 right now. So yeah, not within my budget. And also there's of course new UCS sets coming out every year, so I'll have to check out those as well. Supreme Gamer says, I've grown recently, I'm on 8 subs. Just a small detail, Supreme Gamer here actually started his YouTube channel during my previous live stream, and he's now on 8 subscribers, which, the first like 50 are very, very difficult, so having 8 already, I think that's pretty good. So keep on it, and you know where to find me if you need any tips or help. Tunabrick says, hi, well, good evening to you too. And let me check which step I am at the moment. I think this is finished. So I didn't actually sort the bricks. I just sorted some of them, and the most are here, so I might have to search a little bit. Oh, well, I think Supreme Gamer just got 1 subscriber. Lego Osler Idea says, I am 1 proud subscriber. Well, thank you very much. I really like your comments. I know you've been with me for quite a while now, so thank you for that. And I'm very happy that I can make people proud of being a subscriber to my channel. That's very, very nice to hear. Let me check. Yupnum says, if you didn't know, I'm a studio now with 4 people, including me. That video saying has already gotten a lot of views. Oh, well, that's very cool. I'll check out your channel later this week. I'm kind of busy, but I definitely will check it out. If not, just drop a comment on one of my videos and I will. So that's a promise over there. Raccoon Gaming asked, do you have the Death Star set? No, I don't. Unfortunately, it's quite expensive, and for that budget, I'd rather hunt down some of the older sets that I'm still missing in my collection, because I only got back into Lego for like a year now, so I've missed the whole Clone Wars era. But I have to say, I did get an ATTE set in just now this week, so that will be in the next haul video. I'm really excited about that. Johan Solo says, can't you bricklink that too? Yes, you can bricklink basically anything, but as soon as the piece count goes up and up, you'll have to buy from more and more different stores, adding to the shipping costs, making the whole thing probably more expensive than just buying it from somebody else. Okay. Well, I think Supreme Gamer got some extra subscribers, so that's very good. I think that's a very positive thing of the whole community over here. I really like you guys, being supportive of one another, helping one another with their channel, and I think that's a great thing. So thank you guys for helping out a fellow Lego Star Wars YouTuber. I really hope you all just enjoy doing this just as much as I do. If you guys just check out each other's channels, subscribe to it, I guess you guys have a mutual benefit, I would say. Supreme Gamer asks, which is your favorite battle pack? And his one is the one with the Bomb Squad members with the Green Trooper from 2009. Well, I have to admit, I don't have every battle pack, so that's a hard question. I don't think I can pinpoint one, because there's many that I like, but I can tell you that I like battle packs that you can actually buy multiples of and create a good army. So for example, the upcoming new battle pack that has 2 Jedi in it is absolutely worthless as an army builder, because nobody wants 10 or 20 of the same Jedi. And I think that's a bad thing. Anything that has 4 troopers in it is just great, and I don't care, because I want all the troopers anyway. So all battle packs with 4 troopers are just great. So I think that's a good answer. All right, let's check it out. Is this built on Lego Ideas? Lego Osler Ideas asked that. Well, no, this is a set that you could get at the Star Wars celebration in the United States in 2017. Of course, I didn't go there, but I just bricklinked the set. And if you Google it, if you Google Lego Star Wars Detention Block Rescue instructions. You'll find several blogs that offer the instructions for free, and you can get a part list from that as well. So if you just do that, you can find a part list and bricklink it yourself if you want to. And Yepnup Studio says, I remember I was one of the people, probably many, that said you should do live streams. Yes, thank you very much for saying that and pushing me to do this, because I've been, pushing this forward for far too long. But I really, really enjoyed it. After the first time, I was completely hooked. I love talking to you guys in this fashion, rather than through the comments. I think this is a way better way of communicating, and it makes the whole thing a little bit more personal, and I just enjoy spending my Sunday evening with you guys. Sylvian asks, I'm wondering how episode 9 will handle the many unanswered questions. Quite the challenge for J.J. Abrams. Yes, well, the first thing, I was very surprised that Leia was still alive in episode 8, so I think she'll just have to die, and they'll do it in the opening scene immediately. Just in the opening text, they'll say that she's dead or something. But I don't know, it really feels like an open ending, and anything can happen. So I'm really looking forward to the first trailer and teasers and rumors, because I'm just very excited about where the story goes. Zev304 asks, do you have the Slave 1 set? No, I don't, but I have to say that if the Slave 1 would be on sale and had a good deal, then that is one of the UCS sets that I would really, really want to get, because it just looks awesome. I just have one problem with that, and that is that I don't have any space now to build it or display it. So first I have to move my UCS Millennium Falcon to Sweden before I can build another UCS set. So I'm kind of handicapped by that, I guess. And also my Theed mock is taking up a lot of space. So I think those two have to, be gone before I can build anything big like that again. All right, let me see. Raccoon Gaming. I have a lot of Clone Wars sets because my brother. It's very nice having an older brother to, buy all the Lego that you need for your collection, and that you can share your collection. Unfortunately, in my family, I am the older brother, so I was basically the one being leeched on, in a sense, but it doesn't matter. Still, I can use the sets from my younger brother for my collection as I want for this channel. Let me see. Raccoon Gaming says, I make a Lego video, so if you like that, you should look. Well, everybody, just check out his channel, help each other out, get some subs, and grow your channels. Martin Spilt Game says, he's working on a stop motion and watching this live stream at the same time. That's very cool, multitasking, just as watching or playing Battlefront. Supreme Gamer says, I subbed. I think you guys are really good at, exchanging subs. I think this is a very cool thing. I really hope you, benefit from these live streams as well. It's more than fair that not only my channel benefits, but the viewers as well. So that would be a great thing. Magic, is it worth to buy more than 250 pieces just for the UCS AT-ST when having more than 500 of the pieces, or should I buy a new one? Let me think about that. So 250 pieces with the average piece price being around 10 cents, being it should be around 25 bucks. So depending on what the pieces are, I think it's cheaper to bricklink the pieces, but I'm not sure. If you don't know it already, but you can actually make a wanted list in Bricklink, add all the pieces to your wanted list, and click on buy all, and you'll see a total price of all the pieces, and you can compare that with the price of buying a complete new set and decide for yourself. I think that's a very useful function, which I'm going to use for my next batch of pieces for my mock as well. Sven is just joining in. Hi there, Sven. JJ Pearlman, cool. Thank you for joining. Let me see. Okay, I have to build as well, so that's a little bit difficult dividing my attention. Just hold on a sec, putting these pieces in here. Supreme Gamer says the only Clone Wars that I have is the Battle Pack and a very expensive set. Um, with the 2 Red Eye CIS Spider. I'm not sure which one it is though. With Luminara and Captain Rex. If anybody can identify that set, that would be very helpful. Do you like MNR? I think you mean MNR Productions. I am subscribed to his channel, but I'm not a big fan of his videos. They're just, simply not my style. It might be because he's a lot younger than I am. Um, I'm not sure. It's just not my thing, and also I don't have time to, view every video of every channel that I'm subscribed to. So that's a hard thing anyway. Mr. Pablo says hi. Well, hello, welcome to the live stream. Yubnov says they might open up with a funeral, and I think he is. He means the opening scene of episode 9. I think that is possible. They might do some CGI magic, as they did with the young Leia in Rogue One. So that's a possibility. I don't know. We'll have to see, I guess. Raccoon Gaming says, Empire Bricks, who's your favorite character in Star Wars? Mine is Boba Fett. I think I had that question in my last live stream as well, and I said Obi-Wan, but then I had to correct that and say that it's actually Han Solo or both. But since they don't meet in the movie and they kind of have their own era, I think I can say that for the prequels, it is Obi-Wan, and for the original trilogy and beyond, it's Han Solo. So I think that's a fair answer. I can have 2 right. There's so many characters, I think 2 is okay. Brandon Peterson says, I was thinking about buying the USS Slave 1. Well, I think you should definitely do that. I would try to get it, at a deal. I think you can get it secondhand for like $150. So I think that's a fair price. The 200 is a little bit steep. Supreme Gamer says, I have the USS Slave 1 for $100. That's an amazing... Yeah, he told me that story before. That's true. That's an insane price. But still, I think that set is worth the $200. But if you can get it for any less, that's amazing. It's a must-have in any UCS collection, I think. Okay, so looking down the set. Sylvian says, I'm surprised Lando Calrissian didn't make a cameo during the Canto Bight scenes in episode 8. Yes, well, I'm actually surprised that he didn't make a cameo in episode 7 already, because if we can remember from, I think, the Return of the Jedi, they made him a general, I think. And he tells Han, yeah, they might have told me about some maneuver. So I think it's kind of weird that he didn't show up at all, since he was kind of high ranking as a general. So maybe he died, or they are just going to pass on. If we don't hear from him in episode 9, I think that's very strange. I mean, that'll be a huge plot hole to whatever happened to him, but maybe he's getting his own movie, although I don't see that happening anytime soon. Let me check. Martin's Built Game says, congratulations with 1,000 subscribers. Thank you very much. Very excited. World of Tanks 13 says, how on earth did you eat this set? Well, I'm not going to eat it, but I think you mean how do you get this set? Well, I bricklinked it because it's very exclusive and very expensive, but surprisingly easy to bricklink and surprisingly cheap as well. I told before, but I think you didn't hear that, but I think I bricklinked this whole thing for like $50-$60, and the cheapest one on Bricklink, complete without a box, is $112 or $120. So yeah, I think Bricklink is a great way to go for this set. And even if you don't build it afterwards, you still have some amazing mock building pieces and some great Ferraris. Ferraris. Sorry, I just read Ferrari, so I said the word. But I mean some great techniques that you've learned. Raccoon Gaming says, favorite character. I just answered that, I think. Supreme Lego Star Wars says, found the set. It's called Battle for Geonosis. I don't have that one, I think, but I think that's a very cool set. Brandon Peterson asks, so you mean you get influence from the other channels? Well, not exactly influence. Okay, so we're going to build the Imperial wall now for a second. So I'm going to collect all the pieces. No, I don't get influence, but what I think happens that after a certain um, number of subscribers, your videos get suggested to other YouTube users more often, which made my channel grow faster and faster at a certain point. Um, and having said that, I am pretty confident that after a year, getting to um, 1,000 subscribers, I think I could do 2,000 in maybe 6 months. That would be amazing, but we'll just have to see. I'm just going to create new content, just like I've done before. I'm just gonna answer all the comments if I'm still able to, and I hope you guys enjoy. And if my channel grows while I do that, then I guess that's just an extra benefit. But we'll just have to see. So Theme Park MC1104 says hi there. Well, good evening to you, sir or madam. Raccoon Gaming asks, what is your favorite Star Wars movie? That's difficult. That's almost asking who's your favorite child. But I would have to say Empire Strikes Back, which might sound a little bit weird for most people, but since I'm nearing my 30s, I'm a bit older than most of you guys, I think. And for me, that's a classic. I really enjoyed that movie, and I have a lot of memories of it. Yeah, I would have to say The Empire Strikes Back. It just has a lot of different things and a lot of plot moves and stuff like that. So I think that's my favorite. Am I missing a piece? That would be impossible. Here it is. All right. Getting back to the chat. Theme Park says, gefeliciteerd with congratulations with 1,000 subs. Thank you very much. I'm very happy with that. Raccoon Gaming says the set is getting awesome so far. Yeah, so this is actually a detail that I would like to talk to you about, because this is, of course, the very recognizable wall piece from many of the Imperial ships and bases. And this actually takes up a lot of pieces, and it's heavy, it's hard to construct, it's not technique, it's difficult. So with my business, Booster Bricks, I actually made a sticker, which is pretty big. It's, I think, about this big, that has the Imperial wall pattern on it. So you can use it for your mocks and stuff. So if you want to check it out, go to boosterbricks.com, look at the sticker, and if you like to build mocks, you can actually get this wall piece or the wall pattern for much cheaper than building it with bricks. So small advertisement for my own company, I would say. But yeah, do with it whatever you like. I'm going to continue building. Gonna look at the set. Supreme Lego Store says you're gonna grow for sure. Well, I certainly hope so. There is no guarantee anyway. I mean, I didn't start with the idea of getting 1,000 subscribers. I just started making videos of the stuff that I built and just went from there. And I think if you want to build a successful channel, you don't have to ask for subs or try to ask for likes. I think you just have to do whatever you love, try to make it look good, and people will come to you basically by themselves. Johan Solo asks, this is a set from the Star Wars Celebration 2017. Will you go to the next Star Wars Celebration? I think I will. It's very hard to tell. So in 2019, I think, there's going to be a new Star Wars Celebration event. Now, not all of them have been in Europe, and since I am in Europe, it would make sense for me to visit one in Europe. So if in 2019 there is a new Star Wars Celebration event, and if it is in Europe, then there's a very, very high chance that I will go to that event and make vlogs, show you guys around, if my channel is still around by then. But yeah, I'm really excited about doing that once in my life, and I definitely think that if there's one in Europe, that I'll be there. And I really hope I can share that experience with you. I know that Solid Brick Studios has been to something like that. I think he went to the Star Celebration last year. I was very, very jealous of him, and I'd love to go there and meet people like me, and see all the actors and all the special stuff. So yeah, very good question, Johan Solo. Supreme Lego Star Wars says that his dad's favorite Star Wars movie is Empire Strikes Back as well. Um, Thanks, I guess. That makes me feel really old, but still, it's a very good choice. Theme Park says, I like the Phantom Menace because I don't hate Jar Jar. Well, I actually think that the Phantom Menace is a much better movie than many people make you believe. So maybe I'm going to ask myself a question. So which is the worst Star Wars movie around? And then I would have to say the Clone Wars. Um, I I don't know. I just don't like it. It's everything feels too easy. Um, let's not forget that the Phantom Menace had to reboot the whole Star Wars universe, and that's quite difficult to do. And the Clone Wars had the advantage that the previous movie had been very successful, so they could actually do something very good with it, and they didn't. So too much CGI, very thin storyline. I don't know, not my. Too much drama between Padme and Anakin as well. Don't like that movie at all. Well, I like it. It's Star Wars, of course, but not my favorite at least. Why is Bricklink taking so much time to load? Well, I know there have been some server problems with Bricklink lately. Not sure if it's your internet connection or their server problems though. Martin's Build Game says, I haven't been into Star Wars that much lately, but I watch all of your videos. Well, that's a huge compliment. Thank you so much. Um, I'm just curious, why is that? Because my videos are about Lego Star Wars in the end. So I guess my videos are cool, or you just like the fact that I'm Dutch. I'm just curious what makes you watch my movies. But thank you very much for watching all of them. I really hope you enjoyed them, and yeah, thank you. Raccoon Gaming says, I think you are a really professional YouTuber. Thanks. You guys are giving me a lot of compliments, and I mean, I can reveal some stuff, and that is that I am not. Well, I like to make things look professional because if I would watch a movie on YouTube, I would like it to have good video quality, good audio quality, stuff like that. But actually, this is my kitchen table, and you are watching a video that is actually filmed on my phone, and the audio is this over here. So that's actually the earbuds from my iPhone. So it looks very professional, but I'm actually doing a lot with very little resources, except for the Lego, of course, which is a lot of resources. Brandon Peterson apologizes for saying Ferrari. Don't worry about that. It's just sometimes it's very hard because I'm building this set. I'm looking at the chat over here and also looking at the instructions, and sometimes those get mixed around a little bit. Theme Park asks, have you visited Star Wars Identities already? No, I haven't. It will be in Utrecht until May 11th. Well, I might have to go, I think, but it's the problem is that it's not specifically about Lego, making it a little bit less interesting for me, because my main focus is on Lego Star Wars. But if I find the time, I'll definitely have a look. Yupnum says, I've been around for almost a year and I've been pretty successful with 210 subs. And then he looks at me and get a little jealous. Well, 210 is still, pretty much. I mean, I've seen channels with 600 that have taken years to get there, and you've gotten 210 in 1 year. So I mean, that's not too bad. And also, I have the opportunity of, buying a lot of Lego, which is kind of an unfair advantage, I guess. LMD Work says, when will the giveaway winner be announced? I believe I said 3 weeks in the video, so that would mean February 9th, which I know it's kind of a long time for a giveaway, but it was my first giveaway, so I kind of wanted to make sure that everybody had the chance to enter. I didn't expect it to be this popular, so my next giveaway, hint hint, will definitely not take 3 weeks to announce a winner. So it's still gonna take a while, but I'll make a video about it. I'll count the troopers in the bowl. It will be cool. I'm not sure who wins yet because there's still new entrants coming in. And like I said, by my next giveaway, I will definitely make that a shorter time. Because I know I have one of these boxes left. I thought I would just give it away. But I really like giving away the smaller things. Some of the channels have given away, one UCS Death Star, which is, that's amazing. But there's a very small chance of winning. And I just think it's better to give away more of the smaller stuff, but more frequently. But give your opinion on that if you would like. I'm very curious what you guys think of that. So just a sec, putting on this. This set is very detailed. It has very small pieces. I don't think you can see it, but it's a, number pad for codes. So going back to the chat for a while. Let me see. Lego Ewok, hello. Well, hello, good night. Theme Park asks, what about the droid attack on the Wookiees? Well, I'm not sure about that one. But good quote, good quote. Martin Spilt Game says that he is still a Lego Star Wars fan, but moving into the World War II scene. And I have to say, I know there is a lot of World War II stuff going on in the Lego world, and everything is custom because Lego doesn't build it. And I'm actually planning on making some products for that market with my company somewhere in the future. We are working on custom sets, and it would be very nice to build something for that market as well. Brickboy says, morning guys. Not sure where Brickboys is, but here at least it's 8:30 already. So a little bit late, not morning. Sylvian says, I'm saving up for a Stormtrooper Executioner costume, a quite expensive purchase. However, I'd love to be in possession of a Star Wars costumes for in conventions. A serious question to you, Sylvian, but do you also consider joining the 501st Legion, which is, I think, a kind of a charity for people with those costumes, and they march through streets for sick children and stuff like that. I think that would be awesome to do. I don't have any costumes, but if I would, I would definitely have a look at that, if you know what I mean. It's been around for a while. If you Google it, you'll find it. They're all over the world, and it's a great, great charity. Raccoon Gaming asks, what is your dream set? That's very hard because I have the UCS Millennium Falcon. So yeah, I would have to say that one, and I have it. LMD Works asks if he would win the giveaway, and I obviously cannot give any details about that. I don't know what your guess was, but you'll just have to guess. Make sure that your comment has a lot of upvotes, and if your answer is correct, then you'll definitely win. And another question that I got about the giveaway was that will I ship to your country if you win? And basically, I will ship to wherever you would like. If you live on the moon, I'll ship to the moon. If the shipping company allows me that, of course. But I don't care. I'll just ship to wherever you are if you win the box. Yupnup Studios, I defend you. I didn't win the giveaway because I do know why, but I never win giveaways. Not sure what you mean, so if you could rephrase that. I mean, my English is okay, but I'm not native speaking English, so it would help if you could rephrase that. Yes, everybody can still have a chance. 11:30 a.m. Says Brandon Peterson. Okay, so it's actually good morning for you. That's actually why I chose this specific time frame, because for me here in the Netherlands it's 8 o'clock. So for me, I have had my dinner, I put my boy to bed, and now I have the time, and also people will still have the time in Europe to join in, and also it's late enough in the United States for people to join in. So I think that is this is the perfect time on Sundays. Martin Spilt Game says that he has built a nice tank and wants to sell custom sets in the future. Well, I am going to sell custom sets as well. So send me a message on Instagram and let me know what you're doing. And you never know what we can mean for each other. Hi, Star Wars Bricks. Welcome to the live stream. And Supreme Lego Star Wars says, I want to build more Lego, but I think he ran out of Lego. That's another good reason to Bricklink. You just have spare pieces to build with. At least I think that's great. I like having stuff around. On my Instagram, I actually shared a mini mock a few days ago. I did a video on it. It will be online somewhere in the future. But it's just great if you are bored that you can just take some pieces, very simple pieces, and try to make something of it. So if I can give you any advice, Supreme Lego Star Wars, Bricklink a lot of pieces and start building mocks. That's great. Sylvian says that he is indeed considering joining the 501st Legion. That's awesome. That's really awesome. I think it's a great charity, and for me, I don't have the time right now, but if I have a costume like that, or good costume, I would actually really consider joining and see what I can do for other people, because I really love Star Wars, and I think it's very hard to give just money to charity and expect to feel good about it, but this is a way that you can actually contribute yourself, and it's very easy. And it's fun for the people who do it, and it's great for the people who get it. So I'm really proud of you, Sylvian. Theme Park says I have the Lego BB-8 and it took me 6 days because I did it in live streams. Okay, so I actually got the BB-8 as well. I haven't built it yet. It's bagged up, ready to go to Sweden. I'll build it there, not in a live stream though, because my internet connection in Sweden is limited, as in I don't have, everything is prepaid, so I have to pay for what I use, making a live stream extremely expensive to do. But I'll definitely review it after I am done. That's a promise. Okay, so Yupnup says, sorry, I meant to have never won a contest. It had to do with luck. Yeah, I mean, sure, giveaways are always part of luck, but that's why I think it's good to do more giveaways than just one big one, so people have more opportunities. And I like to have some of a competition going on, so you can actually influence your own chance. I mean, if you take the time to look at the bowl, just a tip here for all you guys for my giveaway: look at the video, pause the video, put it on full screen, start counting, and start actually guessing a number, because that's for me, I think that's the best option. And if you have an old number, no problem. You give a new number, and I'll just delete the old comment. That's no problem. LMD Work says, thank you. I hate it when people give away sets and only ship to the United States. Totally agree with that, but since I am not in the United States, I would like to give everybody a chance. And you are in Norway. Well, thank you very much for tuning in. It's so nice to see people from all over the world joining into this live stream. I think that's very, very cool. I do have to say, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm actually getting better at this, because the Octo training set took me, I think, 2 hours in a live stream, and that was with numbered bags and everything. And this one is going really fast, so either this is a very easy set, or I'm getting better at multitasking the chat and building. But so I hope I'm not too fast in building this. Okay, going back to the chat. Martin Spilt Game says that the chat is kind of buggy, but could be the internet connection. Hi there, random potato on the internet potato. Nice to see you here. Okay. Supreme Lego Stars bought the BB-8 as well, very quickly. Very cool to see people, being serious collectors. I think that's a very good thing. I mean, Lego Star Wars is not just a a hobby or a toy. It's kind of almost a way of life, and in some ways an investment because, like I said before, I bricklinked this set, and I did so very consciously because I looked at getting this set in the box, which is I think about $200. Um, and then I figured, okay, if the cheapest one without a box is 112, I could basically bricklink it myself for half that price. And if I ever sell this set on eBay or something, I could easily ask $100 for it. So this is for fun, but this is also an investment. I might even bricklink more of these and just sell them because they're extremely hard to get. Raccoon Gaming says your channel is the best. Thank you so much. There is more compliments in this live stream than I can basically handle, but I'm very thankful for it. And basically, I enjoy if you guys enjoy it. Sylvian says thank you for the support. Well, you are very, very welcome. I think it's a very good thing that you are doing. Brandon Peterson says, hey Chris, do you have a favorite car? Hard one as well. I'm totally in love with everything Nordic and Sweden. So for me as a family car, just something very realistic, it would be a Volvo SUV. Just to keep my family safe, have a lot of space, and to have it look good. So that would be my favorite car. Also as a sort of a sports car, but now we're getting into retro stuff and not Lego stuff. I think I would very much like a Saab 900. But I think that is a car that most of you guys don't know because it's from the 80s. But that's an amazing car. And if I would have infinite money, I think it would be a Maserati. LMD Work says I just got done with building my I Am Your Father mock. Is that based on the Lego Ideas set that came out? Are the instructions for that actually available somewhere? Because that would be awesome. I would like to build that. Supreme Lego Star Wars asks, am I the only one with the exclusive Lego store set? Could be. Not sure. I don't have it, but that doesn't say anything though. Theme Park says he's building a huge Star Wars resort in Minecraft. That's cool. I think that's a perfect crossover. That's kind of a Inception kind of thing because in Minecraft he's building something Lego Star Wars, but there's actually Lego Minecraft as well. So kind of an Inception thing going on there. And hope to finish it on May the 4th. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to May the 4th. It's still a long way to go, but there's always good deals, some special giveaways, and some awesome polybags to get with Lego. So I'm very much looking forward to that. LMD Work says that Sweden car is Koenigsegg, and it is, but I think they're ugly. They're just fast, but they're ugly. And I don't know, my heart lies with Volvo and Saab. But enough for the cars. Let's get back to the actual Lego stuff. Raccoon Gaming says, are you going to do a face reveal? Short answer is yes. I most certainly am going to do a face reveal. I think I forgot 2 bricks here. I'm just not sure when. And I think I said this during the last live stream, but I live in a pretty small apartment here in the Netherlands. There's just not that much space to have like a good studio setup. But in Sweden, I have that Lego Star Wars room, which would be a perfect studio backdrop for a face reveal. But I'm just not sure what should I do in that video with a face reveal, because I will actually need my hands, and I like how the camera is close to my hands so you can actually see what I'm building over here. So yes, I will do a face reveal sometime probably this year. I'm just not sure when. I think when my Lego Star Wars room is built up enough to be a decent studio, I think that would be a great moment. I'll just have to figure out what I'm going to do in that video. Brickboy says, this looks really nice. Now you have 1,000 subs. I only have 120. Well, not only 120. 120 is quite a lot. I know a lot of people that have way less subscribers than 120. So I fixed this one. I have to put one plate in, and I'll go back to the chat. I actually missed this plate. It was the last piece that I missed. It's just very stupid. I forgot to bricklink it. So happy to have it now. And the first hallway is there, and I have to say, let's see if I can get it into the camera at a good angle. But this looks pretty awesome, doesn't it? This angle here, that's awesome. It really looks like you're inside the Death Star or a Star Destroyer. So that's really cool. Raccoon Gaming says, I'm from the Netherlands too. Oh, all right. I didn't notice that actually. So, goedenavond. Theme Park says that he is too. I actually have quite a few Dutch subscribers by now. I think that's very nice. I mean, my channel is in English because, well, basically I can talk to everybody in English, making it easier to connect with people. But I am Dutch and partly Swedish, although I don't speak Swedish. So very cool to see many Dutch people. LMD Work says, what is your favorite Lego Star Wars minifig? Another horribly difficult question for me to answer. First of all, there's a lot of Lego Star Wars minifigs, so I don't know all of them, on the top of my mind, but I think if I just look at the figures that I own, at this moment, I think the Darth Vader from it's a Darth Vader minifig that has a helmet that comes off in two pieces, so the top part can come off and the bottom part still stays on around the neck. I think that's a great figure. I really love that. I love the Krennic figure, but I think that Darth Vader is my favorite for this moment. So let's have a see. LMD Work asks, how many Norwegian subscribers do you have? Well, at least one, because you are from Norway, but I know there is a few Norwegian people in the Rebel Lug. I think it's Nora Lego and Northern Lego, which looks pretty similar, but they're both from Norway, I think, and at least one of them follows me on YouTube or at least Instagram, so I'm not sure. So that would make two. But not much more than that. But yeah. Sylvian says, I just checked Anovus for the Stormtrooper costume and it's more expensive than I remembered. The helmet alone costs 600 euros. Oh my lord. Okay, so... just maybe a stupid question for you then, but isn't it possible to just get a cheaper costume? Because there must be cheaper costumes, right? First Order Lego says, hello there, good evening, and thank you very much for joining in. We have a famous, I guess, Lego Star Wars builder in here. First Order Lego is part of Rebel Lug, and he makes amazing stuff. So if you haven't checked out his channel before, just go check it out now, because they make crazy cool stuff at the Rebel Lug, and First Order Lego has been a big inspiration for me as well. So definitely have a look at his channel, and thank you for joining in tonight. So I'm gonna have a small drink because I'm, talking a lot. So, all right. So I see that. Okay, Brickboy says I have to go to bed. Well, have a good night. Hope to see you next time. And I see that a lot of people already know First Order Lego. That's a good thing. He has an amazing channel. Brandon Peterson asks, "What is your opinion on the First Order tie?" I think it's a very nice set. It looks good. It's huge. But I have to say that because of it's a UCS set, but the wings are kind of repetitive. So look, I haven't built it, but I have built playset TIE fighters, and it's the same problem every time, and that is that it feels repetitive. And for a UCS set, for that money, I would not like it to be repetitive. So I would never pay full price for the Lego Star Wars UCS TIE Fighter. And First Order Lego, you're more than welcome. I really enjoy your channel, and it's kind of an honor to have you here in the chat. Shadowman says, hi, good evening to you too. Yes, I think one of his mocks was in Brickfault. Good evening, Revan. Thank you for joining in. Thank you very much. We're nearing completion though, but we still have some time left, so ask any question you like. Um, how did I get this set? Well, first order Lego, I said it before in the live stream, but I'll explain. This set is, of course, from the Star Wars Celebration 2017. And, you know, I looked on Bricklink trying to buy it in box, but I would never open the box because I would just be destroying the value. So I started looking into bricklinking it, and it's actually surprisingly easy to bricklink this with all the bricks and even the figures. It's not very expensive. So I figured why not, and I bricklinked it. And I think if you would resell this, I think you would make a profit even because it's very hard to get. In a short story, that's why how I got the set, just bricklinking it piece by piece, and I used some of my own figure parts to build the figures for the set. Yes, Darth Revan is watching us, so watch out with what you are saying because you never know, he might turn you to the dark side. Let me see. Sylvian says there is cheaper costumes, but they're lower quality and they don't look very good. And I have to look at several. Well, I can only wish you the best of luck. I really hope you can find a good Lego Star Wars costume and join the 501st Order, which is, I think, very, very awesome. I've watched some videos of the 501st, and just looking at those videos is really, really cool. They do some awesome stuff, and yeah, if you haven't looked at it, just Google the 501st Legion charity and just look at the videos that they make, and it's awesome. They do such wonderful stuff. And yes, First Order Lego, I can really recommend bricklinking this set because of all the very exclusive set, the bricks are not very hard to get. It's not very hard to bricklink. And it's a very cool set to own, so I can definitely recommend that. Brick Trooper Studio says bonjour, so I'm going to say bonjour to you too. I think you are from France, so that's very cool. I had to remove Penguin Boy 123 for kind of spamming the chat box, so sorry about that. Revan says, I've started to bricklink the ATOT. Stay tuned on my Instagram. It cost me £142 when it's 500 on eBay. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, why Bricklink is such a great place to go. It makes the unaffordable affordable. I think that would be a good tagline for them. Kevin Reddle, welcome to the chat. Darth Facts, a lot of people tuning in. That's very cool. So, turning back to the build for a second. Making the top part. It's actually really starting to come together. So it's actually looking like the picture on the thumbnail, and this is it's so empty on the inside. There will be some detail on the inside. I think I'll do a review on it somewhere in the future, but not too quickly after this live stream. It's kind of weird to have a live stream and then a review of the same set because I've been talking about this for a long time now. So. But on the other hand, I would like to give all the other subscribers that haven't tuned in to get an opportunity to look at this set. And here I would like to quickly show the snot technique that they use. So these are the plates sideways, which are on two studs over here, closed off with tiles. And now there's this plate on the top locking it, and I cannot take it out anymore. So it's fixed in place, and so this looks really cool. Turning back to the chat for a second, LMD Work asks, what is your opinion on the Phasma and Finn Lego brick heads? Well, you can check out my channel. I did a review on both of those. But in short, I think a lot of people, they hate the brick heads sets. They don't look good. And I absolutely love them for several reasons. First is, I think they look cool. They're nice. Collectibles, just like the microfighters, and they make for great cheaper sets because there's not that much sets around for just $10, so that's a good thing. Another thing is parts. There are good parts in those sets for not too much money. But you have to look at the piece count, because if you look at Finn, I think he's around 80 or 90 pieces for $10. So that's not too bad, not a very good piece count for $10. But Phasma is about like 120, 130. So it's a very good piece count. They have some exclusive printed pieces. So, you know, it basically has the full package, in my opinion. I think they're very good. And I'm definitely getting every Lego Star Wars Brickheads ever made one time or another. Even the Boba Fett one, I just really want that. Theme Park says this looks nice. Thank you. I think it's starting to really come together. And I think someone here, I have to remove a comment that is kind of politically. Not sure why people do that though. Kind of weird. Let me check. So, Raccoon Gaming asks, the set looks cool. What are the features of the set? Well, I have to say, absolutely none, I think. I haven't really reviewed it yet, but I can show you as soon as I'm finished. I'll just show you everything that is to see with the set and about the set. I'll give a full tour of everything you can do with it, but I can already tell you that there is not too much features around. It's mainly for display and mostly for simply, you know, being exclusive. So if you're looking for features, this is not the greatest set to get. But it does make an awesome display piece though. So this is actually a lot of layers going on. Hi there, Just Ice Customs, that's good. LMD Work says the set is a great play feature itself if you like to create the scene, and I think you are totally right. Actually, now that I think of it, you know, just looking at the set, if you would get multiples of this, you could actually create your own hallways and a bigger Death Star, or just, you know, mock it up. But if you have the pieces, you can easily extend on this and build more rooms around it and create your own playset Death Star, or you know, Star Destroyer stuff. But I think this could be more than just that. First Order Lego says, well, I got to go. Keep it up and stay awesome, Empire Bricks. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you around. I'll definitely be checking out your videos as well. Have a good night. And I have to agree with LMD Work. This set is, you know, not for action features, but a lot of play value to, you know, put your figures in it and reenact some of the famous scenes that we all know and love. Putting some last details in here. I don't even think there's that much movable pieces in this set, just a few. But we're gonna see there is some small detail with this printed piece. So this here is actually a printed 1x1 tile with a number pad on it, giving a little bit of detail. Raccoon Gaming asks, do you play with Lego? I don't know what you mean with play. If you mean swoosh stuff around, I sometimes do that when nobody's watching. But mostly I love building. So that's, you know, something that I really like. Kevin Riddell asks, why is everybody leaving? Well, I don't think they're leaving. They're just saying goodbye to First Order Lego. And he left, but I think the rest is still around. Okay, so next piece. We're nearly there, guys, so stay with me. We're almost done. I think my last live stream was a little bit on the long side. Hi there, Adorier. Thank you for joining in. Very cool. My last live stream was like 2 hours or something, and that was might have been a little bit too long for some people. Because yeah, I just like building, but I also like talking to you guys. But I can imagine that for some people, 2 hours on one live stream is a little bit too much of the good stuff. So I guess it's a good thing that this one is a little bit quicker than the last one. Adorier Studios asks, how is the power of the 1x2 going? And by that he means that I actually am a subscriber of his channel, and he uses a lot, and that is a understatement. 1x2 plates to give detail to his mock, and it took me a while to understand how easy and how powerful that 1x2 piece is, and I've dubbed that the power of the 1x2. And I had to say that I actually have gotten in some dark tan 1x2s for my mock. So, but the store that I bought, the thing is, I bought some pieces from my bricking store for my mock. Some pieces I actually needed, and I bought every 1x2 dark tan piece that I had, but it wasn't that much. I think like 50 or 100. Nowhere near enough, but still, yeah. I have some. I can play around with them now, and you'll definitely be seeing those in the next episode of my mock. And you used 8,000 of them. Okay, that's insane. You know that 8,000 is actually more than there was pieces in my entire Jeddah mock, which was a pretty big mock. So um, that says a lot. Supreme Lego Stars asks, what will you build in your next stream? I'm not sure. I mean, what would you guys like me to build in the next stream? You can look at my haul videos, and there's always a link underneath showing a link to my brickset page where you can check out my collection. So you can have an idea of what sets I own, and then I don't know, just see if you have a preference and just leave a comment underneath this live stream, I guess. But I just like to build special stuff, so I really enjoy building this for you guys. But it's not possible to do stuff like this every time. But I'll just try to find the more exclusive or obscure sets and build those. So if that's a good answer, I hope that will do. LMD says, do you think they should remake Luke's hairpiece? Well, let's have a look at Luke's hairpiece, and then I think we can all agree that he looks like a girl. So yes, I think they should remake Luke's hairpiece. Very much. That's a very bad hairpiece. Raccoon Gaming asks, can you please make more mocks? I do intend on making more mini mocks as soon as my piece collection is growing and growing because I build more and more mocks and get more and more pieces. So I'll definitely be trying to build more mini mocks, at least in between the episodes of my bigger mocks, just to get you, through the periods that I don't have episodes of my bigger mocks. But I will definitely try to build stuff, and maybe after Theed I might take one step down in scale, just to be able to make more mocks in a year than just one big one, because first of all, I don't have the room to build huge stuff like Solid Brick Studios, but also it kind of gets boring to build the same thing over and over again. So I'd rather build more smaller stuff, maybe even stuff that other people have designed, ships and stuff like that. So I think you can expect that in live streams or in episodes. I'm not sure about that. Robin says, I'm here. I just finished at the gym. Welcome over here. I guess good that you work out. I mean, stay healthy and stuff like that. Theme park is going as well. May the force be with you all. May the force be with you too, and hope to see you again in the next live stream. Sylvian says that he has done some research on Lego Star Wars, or not Lego Star Wars, on Star Wars costumes, and looking into a Imperial officer costume. I think they're much cheaper and maybe even a better choice, because everybody will wants to be a stormtrooper. So maybe it's better to stand out and be an officer. I mean, if you're a leader anyway, why don't dress like one, I guess. Yupnup is going to stream himself, so if you want to check that out, be my guest and go check out his live stream as well. NMD Work says, what if the next stream you could build the new desert skiff? I could. There is one problem. I don't have the new desert skiff, although I could, of course, buy it. But I'll certainly keep it up for as an option. But I definitely try to find more exclusive stuff, not too small. It has to be a certain size, because if it's very small, it will take me, not enough time for you, to talk with you guys enough. If it's too big, it will take hours and hours. So it has to be a certain size. I'm thinking about it, but I'll definitely find something very useful, very cool. Adore Lego Studio says, what will you build after Theed? I have several LDD files and studio files and custom mock instructions from other people with some really amazing stuff. Most of it is much smaller than Theed, but still it's very detailed and very cool. So yeah, I'm not sure yet, but I think after Theed, I'll have to figure out a way to do the next mock, because the problem with these mocks is that I order pieces from Bricklink, I fit them into my mock, then I find out that I actually needed different pieces, or doesn't look like the way I wanted. It makes me go back and forth a lot of times unnecessarily. So I would like to have instructions for a mock from someone else and just build that, because some people build mocks, have instructions, but don't have a YouTube channel. So I'm just going to build their stuff, put the instructions in the link of the mock, and give them credit for what they do, because there are so many mocks out there that don't get seen because people are shy of the camera or something like that. So but I still have something really big in mind as well. So not sure yet, but we'll have to see. Let's see. Supreme Lego Star Wars is the community right now. I see it like this: Lego Man Joe, RH Bricks, you, Empire Bricks, etc. And these people have subbed to me and commented on my vids. I feel like I'm a part of the community, and I think, in short, that is what this is all about. Talk to each other, build with each other, help each other get better at building. Some of the channels that you mentioned, I follow them as well. RH Bricks is even somebody I would like to call friend. He's from Sweden. We started out kind of at the same time. He built some awesome stuff as well. And I followed Lego Man Joe's channel for a long time as well. So it's really cool to be part of like the family, I guess. And that's really cool. I can really recommend commenting on videos and getting to know the people behind the channels, because there's just so many nice people there that are really wanting to help out. I know that Lego Man Joe has some awesome advice for people starting out. Having said that, these are the last pieces added to the set, so I'll just have a look at the chat and see if there's any new questions, and then I'll take you through the set. Brandon Peterson says, do you like the new Lego Diner set? I'm going to be really short on that. No. Adore Lego Studios says, Lego Man Joe comments on almost every video. Yes, he does with me too. Pumped Up Kick says, do you have any tips for a starting Lego YouTuber? Build a mock, make very good pictures, join Facebook groups on Lego Star Wars, and share your pictures with a link in the description. Best thing that ever happened. So, let's see if there's one. I gotta go. Thanks for, okay. See you later, Sylvian. Thank you very much for joining in. Some people going to bed. Well, let's have a look at the set in that case, because it's finished. And over here we have the hallway, which I think is the best angle of the whole set. It looks awesome with the red tiles. These are not transparent though, although I think it could have looked better with the dark red transparent pieces, which is really, really awesome. And inside there's just these two panels. So basically this is nothing special for, concerning features, but if we put Han in here and Luke in here, and they have their Stormtrooper helmets with them, now it actually looks like a scene, and I think that's pretty cool. And I might expand on this set for some time, and try to figure out if I can add like a hallway to next to this or something. So okay, so everybody's going to sleep right now. I think that was the perfect timing for this set to be finished. I would love to answer more questions, but I'd have to say thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in, having a chat with me, looking at this build. I'll definitely be trying to, create a new idea or find a new set to build for the next live stream. And we'll have to see then. But for now, thank you all very much for watching. And I'll just have to see you at the next live stream. Not sure when that is, but I'll probably have a haul video before that and announce a new live stream by that. Having said that, one small comment. Alex1 says, I will start a channel in the summer. Let me know. I'll definitely check that out. But for now, good evening, everybody. Thank you all for watching, and see you all next time.